Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to 30 Days of Sketches. So this sketch was made by Michelle, who is calling herself the Scattered Scrapper. Is this sketch right here. Now this sketch is right up my alley. This is something I do pretty frequently. So I am pretty excited to be doing this. Not sure if I'm going to use flowers though, because I am using two photos from the Hollywood Tower of Terror. I'm going to use a black background, so let's see what I can do. Alright guys, so I'm starting out with this sheet of black cardstock, and instead of just spraying my Ornament Gold Chroma Mist from Brutus Monroe, I'm going to spread it out on an acrylic circle block, and I'm going to tap it around. Now I'm going to stick it up here in the upper right hand corner. It's going to be a thicker kind of monstrosity, but you guys, that's going to get all covered up so you don't even have to worry about it. And then I'm going to put lighter little bits down here in the left hand corner. Now the good thing about the Brutus Monroe Chroma Mist is that it is going to give me a nice shining, shimmering, splendid all over my black cardstock, and it is definitely going to stand out. So I have these two sheets of 6x6 papers, and I'm going to trim them down to 4 1/4 by 6. I'm just going to trim my 4x6 photos down ever so slightly so that they'll sit on top of those photo mats. Now, if these photos had something spectacular on them and I didn't want to trim that off, I wouldn't have used 6x6 papers. I would have cut into a nice sheet of 12x12. But there was nothing really pressing on the bottom of these photos, so I just trimmed that off. Now I'm going to use some 6x8 papers and also some more 6x6 papers to create the cluster that is in the sketch. And I'm just going to tear them apart and make them work. So my photos are going to cover up most of the torn apart areas, and then I will add some embellishment so that you won't even be able to tell that these papers aren't the actual length that they are. Now, of course, this always happens during a video. My ATG ran out, and fun fact, all 3 ATGs are out of tape right now, so I have to take the time to refill them, which is a serious pain in the butt. I have 3 ATGs, so I don't have to refill them as often. So I don't know if that's a good thing, you guys, or a bad thing, because if I had 1 ATG, I would constantly have to refill it, but 3 ATGs mean I need to take the time to refill all 3 at once. Whatever, it is what it is. I always do have a 4th backup tape runner on my desk, and it is the Elmer's tape runner. Now this is a tape runner that my friend Crystal uses. She gets it from Walmart, and she likes it because if she runs out of adhesive at 2 a.m. and she has no more in her room, she can head over to Walmart because her Walmart is open 24 hours. I love her philosophy, but I don't know if I'm that dedicated to run out and get adhesive at 8 or at 2 a.m. Let me know in the comments down below if you are that dedicated. Now this little door thing right here that I've gone ahead and layered over top of my photos is from a Tim Holtz Ideology, I think it's Ideology, chipboard pack, and I absolutely love it. I bought it for the fact that I wanted to use it for the Haunted Mansion, but it turns out that it is even great for the Hollywood Tower of Terror. It definitely has that kind of old creepy elevator look to it, even though it isn't exactly an elevator, so it works on my layout. I also think that these realistic roses, which some of them I'm popping up on some pop foam and some of them are just getting adhesed down to the layout, also look really good with the whole kind of Lost Hollywood theme. So I'm going to figure out where I want them to go, and I'm going to tuck them around the layout. Now, I am not exactly following the sketch, but that's the beauty about sketches, guys. You can do whatever the heck you want, and that is how, I live my scrapbooking life. I do what I want, and I totally encourage you guys to do what you want as well. Sometimes some of our best layouts come from a starting point like a sketch, and then doing wherever your creativity takes you. So this little chipboard that says Lost in the Darkness, I thought that that was completely appropriate for this layout as well. So I'm going to place that on the very top paper layer over here. And kind of crazy that I end up using florals, even though I wasn't thinking that I was going to follow the sketch in that way. I'm going to pull out a variety of enamel dots just to give the layout a little bit of extra oomph, since everything on here is paper and photos already. Now the title is supposed to be off to the left-hand side in the middle of the page, but that's not working for me, especially since I have had gone ahead and added this extra door thing that kind of looks like an elevator. I am going to dig out some gold letter stickers, and I'm just going to make my title be the word down, D-O-W-N, and I'm going to kind of center that here on the door. So I also don't have any more O's left in this package, so I'm going to take a letter Q and I'm going to fussy cut and Frankenstein up my letter so that instead of a Q, I have the letter O. It really would be beneficial if American Crafts gave us a little bit more vowels in their packages, but then, you know, I think they do it just because we will buy more packages of it to ensure we have the vowels that we need. But anyway, that is enough about that. This is going to do it for this layout, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out the 30 Days of Sketches playlist, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.